Welcome everyone to Fresh Out the Pot Picks. Today is December 9th, 2025. This is the NBA show. We have NBA Cup play today, so we're going to break down this small slate of NBA Cup elimination games. If you like the picks that we give out here on this show, like, comment, subscribe, and watch to the end, and you'll get our best bets and the best that we personally put in. And here on this show today, we're going to do a little recap of yesterday. My name is LLD Mac, and this is Goon, my co-host. And yeah, let's get straight to it. Get into this yesterday's game. It was a decent show yesterday. Went 5 out of 6 on the show as far as official picks, and 3 and 2 on props because one of my guys didn't even play yesterday. It was a DNP, which is Nas Reed. So it was a very decent show for me yesterday. Like I said, 5 out of 6 on official plays, props, and um, today is going to be some really good basketball today. So just a little recap on what I did yesterday and go on. How was your day yesterday?
I actually went 4 out of 6 yesterday. Shout outs to Briggs. The House of Disappointment disappointed me last night. So horrible last night, and I'm mad at myself because I normally go with Phoenix. That is one of my teams that normally cover for me. I don't know why I went the opposite way last night. So the House of Disappointment just disappointed me. So yeah, I went 4 for 6 on that. But as far as the props, we went great on props last night. It was 6 out of 8 last night, I believe. 7 out of 8 last night. So yeah, we did real good. Russell Westbrook got his double double like I thought he was. He actually had a triple double last night. So yeah, he did great. Julius Randle did great. So we did great on the prop side last night.
So it was a wonderful day on the show, everyone. We're going to try to keep the momentum going and let's have a great day today. Like I want to go undefeated today. We're going to have one of those days coming up here. So, you know, I appreciate everyone sticking with us, and we're gonna get this money.
Yeah, we just
So
gonna get this money and touch money. That's
so now
all.
today for today's games, we have the Miami Heat versus the Orlando Magic, and we just seen these teams play not too long ago. So just a little information on this game and what I'm looking at. Miami just not really in good form as of right now, to be honest. They lost 3 straight, and they won one game in the last 5. So, you know, um, coming off a loss to the Kings is really bad business. That really is something that I can't give them a
Oh,
pass for. The Magic, on the other hand, the last 10 games they won 7. Ben Carroll looks to be back up with his legs up under him. I mean, I know they won't have Franz Wagner tonight, so that's big. He's going to be out for a little while, I think more. Ben Carroll, though, I mean, he had enough games under his belt now to where we should see the real Ben Carroll. I mean, it's no more room for to lose. I think Orlando is a team that really wants to win this NBA Cup thing. Some teams care about it, some teams don't. But I think for the most part, the teams that's left, everybody is in it to win it as of right now. So I am expecting for both teams to play decent basketball here. Um, Again, these teams just played a tightly contested game. The Magic was able to squeak out a victory, by 1 point. Again, no Franz Wagner is huge. They played twice this year. The Magic won both games in tight contested games, so I expect this game to be no different. Also, I believe both teams defensively will have a consistent effort to play good defense. So in this game, I actually love the under 234.5. Um, I think it's a real good spot to see some defense. I think that is entirely too high. And also in this game, this is a toss up game, but a team that lost both meetings to this team, a team that's likely to get Tyler Hero back today, going up against a team with no Franz Wagner. It's hard for me to bet Orlando here. So I'm going to go with Miami. I think Miami's going to find a way to win this game. So I'm going to take Miami money line, and I absolutely love the under 234.5 in this game. The spread is +1 for Miami. I don't see no point in taking a +1, to be honest. It's either they're going to win this game or they're not. I fully believe that Miami is going to find a way to win this game. So yeah, my official bet, my favorite bet of this game will be the under 234.5. I think that's a smash bet. That's a smash bet. But also, I know a lot of people might be on Orlando today. I really love Miami to find a way to win this game. Getting Tyler Hero back, Norman Powell's back slowing, and we going up against a Magic team that got their best player back, but now they lost a player that been holding it down while their best player was gone. So I'm going to go with Miami here. As far as props in this game, I have 3 props in this game that I absolutely like. I like Norman Powell and Tyler Hero to both score 20 points each. And I like Anthony Black to get 4 assists. Again, on this show, if you've been watching the show, I am a fan of Anthony Black. I think he's an up-and-coming young talent. Plays with good energy, plays defense. He's good with getting the offense going. He won't hesitate to dunk on you. He can shoot threes. He's a well-rounded player, and I think, as the league go on the next couple years, we're going to be hearing about this guy a lot. So while his numbers is low, I like to pound on his 4 assists for this game. Those are the 3 prop bets that I will be betting on for this game. So, yeah, that's what I have for this game. I have Miami money line. I have the under 234.5, and I have Norman Powell, Tyler Hero both to score 20 points, and I have Anthony Black for 4 assists. So 5 bets in total for this game. How you feeling on this game?
Yes, this is an actual hard game. Like I said about Phoenix earlier, Phoenix is one of those teams that cover for me. Miami is one of those teams that cover for me too. They kind of similar. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to points per game, Miami scoring a little more. 122 to 117. When it comes to field goal percentage, Miami's doing 48, Magic is doing 47. Rebounds, they both at 45. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they kind of evenly matched. The win streak is not there for neither team, but the losing streak is there for Miami. I like Orlando at home. I just think Banchero finds a way without Franz today to step up and do what he needs to do at home. Orlando is a great team at home. Miami being on the road, Norman Powell, he is back, but I think he's still kind of banged up. They just don't want to say it. They need him to play because it's a cup play today. So yeah, I'm leaning more towards Magic today at home. The under, I definitely love the under. They played 2 games, like you said, this season. Both games Magic have won. The first game was 121 to 125. The second game was 105 to 106. I kind of like those numbers, and I see those numbers happening again today. So yes, I definitely like the under. As far as props go, I definitely like Powell for 20. I definitely like Hero for 20. I definitely like the young boy Anthony Black. He definitely is a young up-and-coming player we got to look out for. I feel like next year he's going to have a better year. So I definitely would take him for 4 assists today too. And I like Suggs. Jalen Suggs for 4 rebounds.
Okay. Before we move on, just to combat something that you said, this is the third meeting, and Orlando won both of them. I don't think this Miami team is going to come in here and lose a third game in a row. Even though, they have lost 3 straight, I don't expect that losing streak to just continue. Like, teams wake up. especially a team like Miami, getting coached by one of the better coaches in the league, and Eric Spoelstra. I believe he will have them ready today. I just can't get there with Orlando. So yeah, I'm on Miami for sure.
And not to go against what you say, because that's definitely great points. I definitely love Eric Spoelstra as the coach over there. I definitely love Heat. Like I said, they one of the teams that covered for me. But today in Orlando, I just don't see him getting it done.
All right, on food for thought. At least you guys know we do our own picks here on the show. We don't take each other picks. We don't explain each other picks before the show. So like this is all during the show right here, and as you see, we go against each other as well in this show. So it's not personal. It's about money that we're trying to get. We see it different ways. It's going to be like that from time to time, but that's what makes a good show. So next game, we have the New York Knicks versus the Toronto Raptors. Over under set at 225.5. The spread is at 4.5 in favor of the Knicks at the time of recording. A few points on this game. Toronto in the last 10 is 5-5. They lost 3 straight. Very upsetting, to be honest. The Knicks in the last 10 games 8-2. So the way I see this is Toronto has fallen. Not winning even to losing teams. How you let a team in the Charlotte Hornets, who's bottom 3 team in this league, beat you 2 times in less than a week. Whether they're home or away, I just can't trust them right now. On top of the Knicks are playing really good basketball right now, like really, really good basketball. And OG back, got a couple games under his belt. So, I can see him having a decent outing here. And defensively, I think he can give Brandon Ingram's problems and slow him down a little bit. And so I like that. I could see the Raptors hanging around, they is in front of their home crowd, but I just believe the Knicks are the better team. I think the Knicks have more talent. I think the Knicks is playing way better basketball right now. And, on top of that, I think both teams play decent defense. Toronto get a boost at home. They play with good energy at home. But as we know, the Knicks is one of the better defensive teams in the league. The only problem with this game for the Knicks is just I'm not with laying more than 2 buckets with the Knicks, or laying 2 buckets with the Knicks. Like that 4.5 is a little too much for me. If I was the books and made the number on this game, I would have it at something like -2.5 maybe. So I won't be touching the spread in this game, but I will be on the New York Knicks money line. I think they show up in Toronto and take care of business against the Raptors. Also, again, I got stated before, the Knicks is a well-rounded defensive team, especially when OG is in the lineup. Toronto play with good energy and active hands when they're at home. So I can see them, playing a little bit of tough defense as well. So with that being said, I'll take the under 225.5 in this game, and I will be on New York Knicks money line as my official bets on side and totals in this game. As far as props in this game, I have 4 props that I like. I like Karl-Anthony Towns to hit 2 3-pointers. I like Josh Hart to get 8 rebounds. I like Emmanuel Quickley to get 15 points. Every time he plays against the Knicks, he tries to score a lot because he's still salty about them getting rid of him. Also, on top of that, I like Jalen Brunson to facilitate a little more of this game. So I'm just going to take him for his 6 assists. So those are the 4 props that I like in this game. So overall, I like New York money line. I like the under 225.5 in this game. I like Cat for 2 3-pointers, Josh Hart for 8 rebounds, Quickley for 15 points, and Jalen Brunson for 6 assists. And that's what I have in this game. How about you?
Okay, so to start, right, the Knicks do lead the series against the Raptors. They played one time. The score was 94-116. So I do like the under to start there. But let me break down some of the Knicks and the Raptors, right? We got the points per game. The Knicks is coming out with 120, the Raptors 116. The field goal percentage, the Knicks is at 47, the Raptors at 49. Rebounds per game, the Knicks is at 46, the Raptors at 42. Steals per game, the Knicks is at 8.3, the Raptors is at 8.9. With the last 10 games, the Knicks have won 8 of them, and the Raptors have won 5 of the last 10 games. With the Raptors being home today, and Kyle Anthony Thomas is a game time decision. So what they're telling me is he's a little banged up. I'm not expecting him to do what he normally does. So I'm taking Toronto plus the points today. And those are one of my teams that cover for me. They at home today. It's a bounce back revenge game. I'm liking Toronto today plus the points. That's where I'm at with that. Toronto plus the points. I just see him getting it done. Like you said, Emmanuel quickly, he's going to want to score and outshine the Knicks. Y'all got rid of me. I'm going to show y'all why y'all should have never got rid of me. And if not, no other day, today is the day. Why? It's NBA Cup day, too. I'm trying to get this money.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but they on a 3-game losing streak, bro. They just lost to Charlotte twice. To Charlotte. There's no way I'm taking them over the Knicks today.
Bounce back games happen.
Yes, they do, but they need to bounce back against teams that's on their level of play. I don't think they're on the same level with the New York Knicks right now. I mean, I'm just looking at the last 10 games. The Knicks is on the heater, and Toronto is reeling. They lost 3 straight.
How did they make it to these finals of this cup?
Take the finals. It's elimination. They ain't making it to the finals because they losing today.
Listen. Listen, I like Toronto at home, man. My props, facilitating Brunson. I can see him facilitating, but we know Brunson likes to take over. So I like Jalen Brunson for 30 points. I like Josh Hart for 8 rebounds, too. That is definitely a great prop right there. I'm on that one. Even though we disagreeing a lot today, we agree on Josh Hart getting 8 rebounds. And I like Brandon Ingram for 6 rebounds and 25 points, especially if Glow in the building. Some telling me Glow gonna be in the building for him today. I like Brandon Ingram with 25 points.
We got OG to put on the wing. Worry about him.
I'm telling you. You see when Taylor Swift be up in the box for Travis, right?
And that's why they lose. It ain't worked lately. That's why they lose.
It ain't worked lately, but it helped before.
Yeah, okay, well, so those are the 2 games on the slate, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching the show and supporting us. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on X at LLDMac. I'm active on there. And as far as best bets today, I have 2 best bets besides the bets that I told you that I'm personally on. So I would like to give those 2 to you. We can parlay them up, make a 2-leg parlay. We're going to go with the under 234.5 in the Miami and Orlando game. And then we're going to parlay that up with the Knicks money line. Let's make it a winning day. Again, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate your support. Anything else I say, bro? Best for today?
Nope. Everybody enjoy their day. Let's get this money. Make sure everybody touch some money today. And thank God that we alive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That will conclude today's show. Have a blessed